Alright, this is an impromptu live stream just because I have a little bit of time before I have to do some work, and I wanted to talk to you guys. So, what's up, guys? Trying to fix my hair here. Okay, alright. How is everyone doing? Yo, Benjamin, what up, bro? Ace of Cash, how's it going? Yeah, finally got into Bitcoin. Finally, took me a full year of like considering it. Actually, not really considering it. First hearing about it and saying to myself, damn, I should get into Bitcoin. A year later, finally got into Bitcoin, like finally. And I'm actually down on Bitcoin, but I bought also Ethereum and Litecoin, and I'm up on both of those. So overall, I'm up about 20% if you take into account the fees and everything. So I'm pretty happy. I just wish I had got in a lot sooner. So Omnis, what's up? CS Things, what's up? No Thing, your God's favorite God, what's up? I'm trying to learn as much as possible in order to buy some. I'll probably buy some on Coinbase, maybe transfer to... Yeah, in fact, I have... If you look at my last two videos, I put a link for my Coinbase referral thing. So if you buy like over $100 worth of Bitcoin, you get $10 in free Bitcoin, and then I'll get $10 in free Bitcoin. So we could both get $10 in free Bitcoin, which is free money, which should appreciate quite a bit, I think, over the years. So pretty sweet deal. But I've been also, just like you, I've been doing a lot of research. I've been watching like videos after videos after videos the last few days, and I learned a ton. And so I have a little bit of money on my Coinbase account right now, but I ordered a Ledger Nano S hardware wallet, which I will be storing the majority of my cryptos on, because it's safer that way, because your money is offline, no hackers can get to it because it's not connected to the internet. And so that's why hardware wallets are good. That's what I'm learning so far. I'm just watching a ton of videos and learning how it works. I know very little about like the technical side of it. Like I could explain how it works. But I'm just overall, from what I've learned, I'm confident that Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all like Ripple, all the digital currencies are going to be around for a while. It's just like I think it's a more efficient currency, to be honest. And so, yeah, I don't think it's gambling. Like I said, gambling is like, you know, the pure form of gambling. You have 0% of the outcome, like 0% effect on the outcome. I guess that is kind of gambling in this case, because we don't really have an effect. No, actually we do, because as long as we put our faith into the currency, as long as we still use it and we don't sell it, we're affecting the outcome of the currency. So as long as no one jumps ship and sells everything, then the value should still go up. And as more people buy it, the value should go up. So I don't think it's like 100% gambling in the purest sense of the word, but it is a risk. Just like investing in anything, even buying a house, buying a car to flip, like some people do that, buying real estate, you know, buying stocks, buying options, everything has a risk to it, because you're buying something with the intent of it going up in value, and it doesn't always go up in value. So I think it's just a good investment, a good thing to diversify with, in fact, so is what I meant to say. So I'm unofficially in Team 1UP, which is a young entrepreneur group. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's really cool. Team 1UP. Is that for like younger, like really younger entrepreneurs? Because I'm probably too old for that. I'm already 33. Are you trading futures starting Monday? I don't know how to trade futures. I've learned very little bit about futures, so I don't know a lot about it. So I'm just gonna own Bitcoin. I'm actually really excited about owning Bitcoin. I can finally tell people, yeah, I own Bitcoin, even though I own 0.00572013 Bitcoin, which is about $97 worth. Well, when I bought it, now it's worth about $87 because it went a little bit down. Don't grab my head, dude. What does that mean? I don't know what you meant by that. Oh, dang. I'm going to do that. Get some free money for... Oh, thanks, bro. Thank you. Yeah, it's like the last two videos, I put a link for my Coinbase referral. And, yeah. One of my friends signed up for it, and she bought, I think she bought... I forget how much money she put in, but she bought a little bit more than I did. Please let us know how to get that hard wallet. Yeah, so I did a lot of research on, I wouldn't say a lot, but I did a decent amount to look at why hardware wallets, which are also called cold wallets because they're not connected to the internet, if you are connected to the internet, they call it like a hot wallet. Hot wallets being more convenient because you can send money to people if it's like connected, and it's much more efficient, but you're more vulnerable to hackers because you're connected to the internet. Whereas a cold wallet, it's just like having a physical wallet. Like, it's in there and no one can touch it because it's not connected to anything. But the Ledger Nano S, let me write that down. That's the one I ordered based on my research. There's also one called Keep Key, which is good. From what I'm learning, from what I've been researching, but this is the one I ordered, the Ledger Nano S. So let me, just in case you guys want to write it down, these are two of the most popular ones that I've seen. I ordered this one off of Amazon because I read that there's like that one that has the most reviews on it. I think that's the one that's like a safe thing. But I also read that when you get your Ledger wallet, you should actually take it apart just to make sure that no hackers like tampered with it and put in another chip into the wallet that could like track all your stuff. And so I've seen videos where people just straight up open the box and set up their wallet right away. They don't even do that. But I'm going to take that extra precaution just because I've read, even from the Ledger website, they recommend doing that. And when you do that, keep it on the table. Don't pick it up because the pieces can fall out and it's really hard to put back together. So when you do that, like if you get your wallet, let's say here's your wallet and it's like this, keep it flat on the table, and when you take the back off, look at it and inspect it, put the thing back on, don't pick it up and like mess with it because it could fall out. But that's what I'm gonna do. I ordered it on Amazon. It's supposed to be in stock on the 11th of December, and then they're gonna ship it out, and I actually get it in 2 days because I have Prime, and so I will definitely make a video about that once I get it. In fact, maybe I'll make a video of me taking it apart. So if I fuck it up, you guys can laugh at me. Like I'll do like a live stream or something. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, it's Ledger Nano S. If you search it on Amazon, the top search result should have the one that has like the most reviews on it. It's like $71 right now, and so I bought that one. Ooh, you just bought Litecoin today as well in the gym. What's up? Yeah, Litecoin is doing really well. In fact, let me show you. I'll show you in a second once I catch up on these comments. Man, I tried to buy Bitcoin when it was $15. Oh no! But way back when it was so confusing, I couldn't figure out how to buy it, so I gave up. Oh, dude, Vincent, man, I feel for you, bro. Like, even when Bitcoin was at $500, which is still cheap, I was saying like I should get into it, and I just never did because I thought 500 was way too much, and I really had no idea what I was thinking. So, but man, dude, so many people would have been millionaires, dude, if they invested in it. All my money's in the stock, so I can't get it out, but Monday will be, yeah, so cool. Yeah, definitely, dude. And Bitcoin actually went down a little bit since I bought it, so as far as like missing out in the last few days, you haven't missed anything because it's been kind of flat the last few days. Oh, with the camera. Oh, yeah, because, okay, so I have my camera propped up on a tripod on my laptop, and it keeps kind of tilting like this. So, so I'm trying to like stabilize it because I like when the camera's up higher, because before it's like you're looking up at me and I'm like this, and it's just kind of weird. So it's right now my phone is literally at eye level with my face, and I kind of like that. What about IOTA? I am looking into that too. I heard about that, but I don't know exactly what that is. You'll have to explain that to me. I literally heard about that like 2 days ago, and I forgot to look into it. Is that another cryptocurrency? Is that an ICO, whatever they call it? Like a initial currency offering? Yeah, $600 we thought was so high, dude. Oh, it uses Tangle. Wow. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna look that up. Tangle. Never heard of that. I'm wondering if it's like a blockchain type of thing. You're currently making a video that says Bitcoin will crash in 2018 like Jeremy did. Yeah, I mean, no one knows for sure, obviously, because we can't predict the future, but I don't know. I don't know a lot, so I really can't like comment on it, but I just feel like I was joking around with one of my friends. I was like, dude, Bitcoin just has such a good name. It's like the best name of all the cryptocurrencies. It just rolls off the tongue. It just sounds the best, like Bitcoin. It's just like the easiest thing to say. For that reason, it has such a strong brand behind it. And it's got that going for it. As far as whether people will adopt it, I don't know. but people are trying to buy Bitcoin every day, so like it's growing in popularity. I just don't know if there will be some sort of crash. I really don't know. Those are really hard to predict. Similar to blockchain, maybe, but it is supposedly faster and doesn't have traffic jams. Oh, okay. I'm just learning about it now, so I don't want to say yeah. I'm going to look into that, though, for sure. Okay, yeah, IOTA as a crypto, it seems very promising, and it's very cheap. I'm also looking into Ripple since it's only like 13 cents. Yeah, Ripple, well, I heard Ripple was being backed by some US banks, and that's why people are thinking it's going to be more popular, because then the banks can like actually advertise it, and you know, Chase can be like, we accept Ripple and you can use Ripple as a digital currency, and they're probably going to really push that in the marketing sense. It'll still be hard to overtake Bitcoin because Bitcoin is just such a powerhouse. It's kind of like the Amazon in the Apple of the digital currency. It's just like the most famous. But yeah, I think Ripple could definitely make it up there. I think Bitcoin is going to... What's up, Kevin? We have the same last name, by the way. What's up? Yeah, it could crash soon, but it could go up to 100K before that. I mean, that'd be sweet. I think if it went to 50K, I probably would start selling some and taking some profits at that point, because I'm only in for $100 in each one. I bought Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So in fact, let me show you guys. Whoops. Let me show you. So mine, like it's so recent that I bought it. I bought it on the 7th, and so I'm supposed to get it in a week. But that's literally what I bought. So it was like $100 of each, but they took a $2.99 fee. So it's really only $97.01 worth of each that I bought. But look at here, Bitcoin is a little bit lower than when I bought it, but Ethereum is up a little bit since I bought it. And Litecoin, like this was at like $99 and something when I bought it. So definitely doing well with this one. This is the one I'm up the most on. And if you look at their chart, look at their 1 year chart. Litecoin has been doing phenomenally well in the last year. 216% since 1 year ago. And if you compare that with Ethereum, which also had really good last year, and then Bitcoin. In fact, Ethereum and Litecoin, just since a year ago today, Ethereum and Litecoin have both outperformed Bitcoin. So these are really solid ones. That's why I bought all three. I just figured it's a little bit more diversification. And so, yeah. Yeah, so I got in Litecoin on Thursday. Just 2 days ago, it was... Let's go to the week chart. So like 12.7 is when I bought it. Where's 12.7? I bought it in the morning. So I bought it like right around... I think that was the price I bought it at. It was like right... It was right around here when I bought it. And since just 2 days ago... It's been going crazy, so I'm hoping that it keeps going up. But yeah, look at that gain for 1 year. It was worth like $5. It looks like. I mean, it was worth very, very cheap a year ago. So again, remember, I'm still new to all this stuff. So, but yeah, I got the most of Litecoin just because it was the cheapest. But I'm pretty excited. I can't wait for this to actually show, like here, show that I have money. So yeah. I'm gonna set this back up on the computer and then scroll through some comments. Yeah, I mean, it is a gamble, Kevin, so that's why don't put too much money. Like, don't cash out all your stocks and put it into cryptos. like you know, be reasonable. Don't gamble more than you can afford to lose. Yeah, the year chart for Ethereum is awesome. Which exchange do you use to buy your Bitcoin, and wow, you bought Litecoin? Yeah, so I signed up on Coinbase. In fact, I used Ryan Scribner's referral code because I finally wanted to get on there, and I saw that he had a referral code, so I used his referral code, and then I put my own referral code in my last 2 videos. If you go on my channel and you look at my last 2 videos, in the description I have a link to my referral code. But I do recommend getting a hardware wallet, and again, this is the hardware wallet that I ordered from Amazon, the Ledger Nano S. And when I get it in the mail, I will make a video about me unboxing it and checking the back to make sure it's legit and hasn't been tampered with, and then so that you guys can see how it is, because that's the one I've been seeing the most videos. Like everyone's like the top 3 hardware wallets are KeepKey, Trezor, and Ledger Nano S, and the Ledger Nano S is an updated version of the Ledger Nano, so it's improved in many ways. One of the main ways is that it has a screen now, which is cool. I heard GDAX recommended. Okay, I've never heard of GDAX, but yeah, so yeah, I used Coinbase. It's not Coinbase exactly though, somehow. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, so I'm still, like I said, I'm like literally, I just started researching this like on Wednesday night, Wednesday, because I made my account Wednesday, linked my bank account. It took a day for the deposits to go through, and then I was able to buy it on Thursday. So it hasn't even been a week since I've been researching it, but I have been like spending a good amount of time every single day since then, like watching videos. There's this one girl on YouTube who's pretty good looking, actually. Don't tell my girlfriend I said that, but let me show you this girl with crypto tips. She's got a lot of information there. So, and I like that her videos are short, and she's always like in a weird like a location. She's always like traveling, so it kind of makes it interesting to watch.
Hello, and welcome to Crypto.
So, if you haven't seen her, obviously she's
Are you already
really
in the game
cute.
and you're looking for tips to succeed in the market?
And she's always like in these like exotic locations, and so like how to easily secure your favorite cryptos with the Ledger Nano S. So I was searching Ledger Nano S, and I saw this video. You like my pop socket? So, oh, this is an ad. Sorry.
Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode of Crypto Tips.
So yeah, her videos are pretty short. Well, this one's 10 minutes, but a lot of them are like under 5 minutes and stuff. And she did a video, there's ostriches in the background and stuff. So like, she's got a ton of videos. She's been uploading very frequently. But yeah, she's, you know, easy to listen to if you know what I'm talking about. She's easy to watch. But yeah, I'm just trying to learn. I'm watching her channel. I'm watching one of the guys that's subscribed to my channel has a crypto channel, so I'm watching his videos. I'm just consuming as much information as possible right now. So yeah, her name is Crypto Tips. The guy that subscribes to me, in fact, if you go to my channel, I have him listed as a friend of Road to the 2 Comma Club. So it's 021 Crypto. He's been doing crypto a lot, and so he's got like a lot of videos. He hasn't uploaded lately, but hopefully he does. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. But from talking to him personally, like he knows a lot of his stuff. So I'm gonna be watching, now that I'm like finally learning, getting into cryptocurrency, I'm gonna rewatch like a lot of his videos. I'm just probably gonna watch all of his videos over again just to learn, because yeah, I feel like this is not something you want to keep sleeping about, and I slept on this for a year and I'm regretting it like no other. And so I'm not sleeping on this anymore. I'm just learning as much as possible. So I went to Ryan's channel to get his link for the free 10, but when I open it, it just puts me to my dashboard. Oh, so that means you probably already created an account. If you click on someone's referral link and it just goes to your dash, that means you already created an account, so it won't work. You have to like be brand new, haven't even opened up an account yet for that to work. Oh, so you can create a practice account. Is it on Coinbase as well, Benjamin? Do you go by Ben or Benjamin? I don't know which name you prefer, but yeah. So on Coinbase, did you make your practice account there? And by the way, I did write down. Let's see. So I wrote down. So I wrote down like the currencies that I have. And you can see there my I can't read it from backwards. My $291 worth of originally worth is now worth like $357. So the 3 currencies I bought have gone up in value. 2 of them have. Bitcoin went down. So, but I think Bitcoin, yeah, it's obviously at its high, but it hit 19,000, not like this week. So I think it could go back up. I think it can go back to 20 even. Yeah. So yeah, I think you have to create a brand new account for that to work. Yeah. So I just put in $100 in Bitcoin, $100 in Ethereum, and $100 in Litecoin. That's what I did, because I didn't take any money out of my Scottrade account. I just used some money that I had in my bank account, And when I make more money, I'm trying to like save my money so I can buy a little bit more as I go. But I want to have just enough where I'm comfortable with. I have a question. I'm playing a game with my friend, $1,000 on Robinhood for 1 year. Who can make more? Is there a software to track your portfolio, bought, sold prices? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, you could just write down your balance, right? Or like, I mean, what are you keeping track of other things besides just what you made? Otherwise, you should just look at your account. Yeah, Kevin, so the $300 is like, compared to what my Scottrade portfolio is worth, I calculated it's like 0.16% of my total portfolio. And I think the most I would risk is like 5% right now, just based on what I know. I'm not that comfortable with it yet, so I'm not jumping in. I always start slow with everything. If you watch my channel, like the first videos I uploaded, I bought like one option, and that's how I started with options. I just start really slow. I take my time, but I just had to get on it because it was just like Bitcoin was just going way too crazy. I had to get in on it before it was too late. Yeah, so once I get my hardware wallet, I'll feel a lot better, and I think I'll probably like I'll test out transferring it, but I think there might be a fee to transfer, so I don't want to be doing it too often because I don't want to be just getting raped in all those fees, because it's like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna just put chunks in at a time and then hold on to it. Just thinking about my moves versus how the stock performed. Did I get out at the wrong time? Oh, I don't know. That's like, okay, I see what you mean. So you're kind of looking at like your performance with each stock. I don't know. That's a good question. If anyone else can answer that question, maybe you can comment on the video when this is uploaded. Help them out. I don't know of anything like that, to be honest. So you were trying to short the crypto. Would be referring right now if I did. Yeah, so STS, what's up? I put in $300 in Coinbase, and I split it up evenly among Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, so I put 100 in each. But they take a $2.99 fee, and I think that's a flat fee. So if you have more, like you'd save money by putting more in at once. Obviously, if you buy like 100 at a time, you're going to spend that $3 fee every single time. So it's something to think about. It's still not like a huge fee though, compared to like, what, you pay like $5 to $7 for stocks and stuff like that. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not like the most outrageous fee. Yeah, shorting Bitcoin is very risky. I agree. I mean, I would say you'd probably come out on top buying Bitcoin versus shorting it, just in the near term, or maybe in the like in the next year. But yeah, Justin, at the referral invite, it says invite a friend who buys or sells $100 of currency or more. Oh, so maybe if you, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. So if I just invite people and they start, we both get 10. Or do they have to buy? So yeah, I think they have to buy. For you to get the $10, they have to buy their first $100 worth of Bitcoin. And I'm not sure if the fee is taken into the account like that. So like, just to be safe, I would put in like $103 just to be safe, to make sure you get that bonus, because they do take a $2.99 fee. So you're only, if you put in exactly $100, you're only buying $97.01 worth of whichever you're buying. Yeah, so pretty much you bought a piece of Bitcoin. Yeah, right. So in fact, one of the things I learned is that Bitcoin can be split up into 8 decimal places. So you can buy, I don't know what that fraction is, but like, 1 decimal is 1/10, then 100th, 1,000th, 10,000ths, 100,000ths. Like, you can buy up to 8 decimal places worth of a Bitcoin. So the smallest amount you could buy is 0.0000001 Bitcoin, which apparently they call it Satoshi. It was like, because he was the guy that was credited to invest in creating Bitcoin. I think that was like his pseudonym. It wasn't his real name. But anyways, yeah. So you don't need to buy a complete Bitcoin. You can buy the fraction. So yeah, 100 millionth of a coin, I guess. Is that 8 decimal places? I'm taking your word for it because you probably know more than I do. Satoshi is when you, yeah, is when you count the other side, Yeah, so that amount right there that he just commented, better than you, thank you for that. 0.0001, that amount is the smallest amount of Bitcoin you can get. What's up, your mom? How's it going? J-Dog, what broker app did you use? So I used Coinbase to buy my Bitcoin, and I have a link in my last 2 videos, and I'll put a link in this one too when I upload it. My referral link to Coinbase, again, from what I'm researching, it's not the safest thing to do to keep all your money in Coinbase because it's considered a hot wallet. It's connected to the internet at all times, so it leaves you a little bit vulnerable. So I ordered immediately after I bought my first Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, I ordered the Ledger Nano S. So if you're new like me to Bitcoin, you might not have heard of this, but this is what I ordered off of Amazon. And I ordered like the one, it was like $71 right now. That's the one I ordered. I'm gonna make a video when I get it, inspecting the device to make sure it hasn't been tampered with. And then I'll try to make a video of me transferring it, transferring from Coinbase to my Ledger Nano S, just so you guys can see how it's done through me learning how to do it. And sorry, it is possible to split the Bitcoin into, okay, 10 millionth of a fraction. Yeah, I thought 100 was a little high, but 10 millionth, yeah. So you can buy 1/10 millionth of a Bitcoin. Yeah, so several exchanges have been hacked for millions of dollars in Bitcoins. Yes, that is true, and that's why as soon as you get, well, what I'm personally doing, as soon as I get my hardware wallet, I'm going to be putting a majority of the chunk of my money onto that so that it's safer. Or safe, whatever, like it won't be connected. Yeah, so STN says cold storage is the best, and cold storage is using a hardware wallet not connected to the internet so that hackers can't access your money, even if they somehow get your private key or your anything. Take the blue ledger. Okay, is that, I gotta look that up because I don't know what that is, but I'm still learning, so thank you guys for helping me learn. I'm just trying to really like do a crash course in cryptocurrencies and just learn as much as possible in a short amount of time so that I know what I'm doing and I'm safe about it. Okay, quick question aside from Bitcoin, could you do a video on options? Haha, I want to get into them but have no idea to determine good, bad, etc. Yeah, so I am working on one. Once I catch up editing, I'm working on like a video, a how-to, or just like an explanation of the concept of options. But my #1 tip is always invest in dope companies doing dope shit. So invest in companies you truly believe in. That's my personal advice. I'm not a licensed advisor, but that's just my personal advice. I invest in companies that I know a lot about usually. Most of the companies I invest in, I know quite a good deal about them. And so I'm comfortable with that. And then I think what they're doing is really cool. I think what they're going to be doing in the future is really cool. And that's why I invest in the companies I invest in. So as far as determining which companies to pick, just go with your gut and go with who you like. Don't always necessarily go with what everyone else says, but think about if the builder of your hardware wallet has a program inside to track your transaction. Nothing is 100%. Okay, so the blue, were you talking about the blue ledger being a hardware wallet, or like? I'll have to look into that because from what I've been researching, Ledger Nano, a lot of people love that one, but they do recommend, some people do recommend opening it up to see. And on the Ledger wallet website, they have like the code or like the number that's on the chip inside of it, so you can verify that that's the right chip that's supposed to be in there. So I'm going to be checking. I'm starting a t-shirt biz. Want to invest, bro? One of my friends is also starting a t-shirt business, so yeah, that's a competitive market. So I wish you a lot of luck, but my money's staying right now in my stocks and options. Yeah, thanks, dude. One of my first videos I made that, but it literally is it's like the #1 thing I follow when I pick companies. That's why I still kind of do like GoPro a little bit. I do think what they're doing is cool, but I don't have a lot of money in them because I'm not that confident with them. But I do like their products, and I might be getting a Hero 6 pretty soon from the vlog, once I can afford one. I just put $300 into crypto, so it might take a little bit longer. I had to prioritize what I wanted to get. Okay, also be careful with this referral thing because I used Circle with a friend and did not get my money back at all, and I have read articles about a 50-50 chance of you getting scammed. Okay, so how would you get scammed though if you just have a referral code? Could someone somehow access your account info through that referral code? or is like the website just not giving you the money? I'll have to look into that. But hopefully I can get my money quick enough to get onto my hardware wallet so I don't have to worry about it getting stolen. About options, where do you do your research, your info about the companies? Barron's, Forbes, yeah, Yahoo Finance, yeah, all of those. I just look at my news feed on my smartphone. So I'm using my phone to live stream, so I can't show it to you. But on all iPhones, it comes with a stocks app, and so that's the app that I use to check my stocks. And so I just look at the headlines. I also watch CNBC a lot. Those are pretty much the two things I do to look at for articles. But a lot of those articles are written from different sources, like Forbes, Barron's, Investors Business Daily, Zacks.com, Yahoo Finance. All those sources are reporting on it. And so I look at all of that stuff. Just hit Blue Ledger Wallet on Google Image. I'm guessing you meant Google Image. I'm going to write that down, though. Blue Ledger Wallet. Okay, I'm going to look that up. Blue Ledger Wallet. Maybe I'll get... And I'm guessing you can have 2 wallets to put your currency on, I guess. So maybe it'll be a good idea to have one of each. And I don't know. I mean, then you got to keep track of 2 wallets, though. But I was going to buy... 7 years ago, I was going to buy a Bitcoin. Apparently, if I would have bought that Bitcoin, I'd be a millionaire right now. Yeah. Yes, you would. You would be a total millionaire. I know. It sucks that we all missed the boat on that one. Have you watched any of Louis Thomas's videos? I think they're great. I'm going to write his name down because no, I have not. Thank you for that. I'm going to look that up. I was watching Ryan Scribner's live stream with that one guy, Ivan on Tech or something like that. I'm going to watch some of his videos too. Okay, so the blue one can only hold so many coins, but it's never good to hold everything at the same place. Okay, so you recommend possibly having like a Blue Ledger Wallet and a Ledger Nano S and keeping some money on each? I think that's a good idea. I mean, it would be really hard for you to lose everything if you have it split up into 2 wallets. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna wrap it up in like 5. Well, I'll probably stay live. I'll live stream for like maybe 5 more minutes, but I want to get your guys' feedback. What do you guys think of just cryptos in general? Or what are your favorite cryptos? Where do you think it's going between now and 2020, like for example? So let's see what you guys think. Where do you think currencies are going in 3 years? Do you think any countries will actually use only cryptocurrencies? That would be interesting. I know Japan accepts Bitcoin now as like official currency or something like that. But I'm not sure if they're going to go strictly to that, but that's interesting. I just transferred money in Circle. Just switching money from one place to another. Just be careful, bro. I'm skeptical of all this money being made so easily. Yeah, it is kind of pretty crazy, but it also... It's never really been done before. It's a new venture. It's a new area for everybody. So I think a lot of people are kind of just like, yeah, it's just weird. It's not something that anyone's really familiar with. It's a brand new technology. I mean, it started a while ago, but it's still, in the grand scheme of things, it's pretty brand new. Suppose you have your Bitcoins in a cold wallet and you want to suddenly trade out. How long would it take? I don't know how long it would take. I mean, it probably would take less than 3 days for the whole transaction to be processed, but like you have to connect it to the computer so it's connected to the internet so that you can send it to someone else. But that whole process takes really quickly. It takes a minute or so. But in terms of when the money actually goes to the other person or when it's actually transferred out, I don't know like what the processing time is, but I would imagine it's less than a week. So just like a bank or anything like that. Okay, so Japan uses Bitcoin and Mona coin already. Yeah, one of my friends has, I thought it was Mana, but Mona, yeah. One of my friends has that as well as Bitcoin. I think a lot of bullish things will happen because CNBC had a live ticker on Bitcoin. Yeah. Oh, wow. They just added that. That's crazy. In Thailand, you can buy McDonald's with OMG coin. I've heard of OMG coin. I've never looked at what it was worth, but I just think it's funny that it's called OMG coin. There's one called Meme coin too, M-E-M-E. I thought that was kind of funny. I should start a crypto bank and call it Westside Cryptos. Oh, that's funny. That'd be funny. Regarding your question, I think cryptos are still so volatile. Who can say for 2020? I think the future, some kind of digital currency is inevitable, but which one will win, I can't say. Yeah, and that's why I'm diversifying among a few different currencies as well. just in case Bitcoin, let's say, crashes. I still got Ethereum and Litecoin, and I do want to get Ripple pretty soon too. Holy crap, the market cap for crypto should be around 3 trillion. That would be insane. Now we still bang around 420 billion. Man, that would be insane if that happened. I kind of agree though. I do think it's going to get bigger over the next 3 years. I don't think it's going to go away. Yeah, right now people are super excited about Bitcoin, so I think it'll go up until they get scared. Yeah, it's definitely being hyped like crazy right now. But at the same time, people were hyping it like crazy at $500 a coin. They were like, holy crap, it'll never get this expensive again. And look where it is now. So, I mean, who knows? American is only 2% of the crypto market. Exactly. So, like, there's still so many people that are going to be getting into Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, I believe it's like, what, 21 million Bitcoin will be created. And supposedly no more will be created after that. And so it's kind of like, it's going to be hard. There won't be any technically inflation with that because they're not increasing the supply of Bitcoin. Whether they will or not, I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy. Oh, wow. So the last 5% they're going to distribute over the next 100 years? That's crazy. Yeah, I did hear that when you mine Bitcoin, your rewards get smaller and smaller, like decreases by 50% each time. Cryptos are the future. I truly believe it's inevitable. The whole world will eventually use crypto. I mean, if you think, I think it's more efficient, so I agree with that. I mean, it's like, the only thing that'll be hard is like, if you go to the store and want to check out really fast, being able to buy something, I mean, you'd have to have a hot wallet type of thing, and which leads you more vulnerable. So I'm wondering how that's going to be, if they can find a way to like keep it so that your money is really secure and you can pay stuff quickly, then I definitely think cryptocurrency is going to be like official pretty much. But blockchain is the future. Yes, I do agree. I do have stock in a blockchain company that invests in blockchain technologies. You'll see it's BLKCF. It's an OTC stock. You'll see it on my vlog pretty soon. But I do have, I think, 1,000 shares of that. So it's about, I think I put in about 2 grand on that one for my Scottrade portfolio. But yeah, that one's more investing in blockchain itself as opposed to Bitcoin. Yeah, so Kevin, that's how I felt. Yeah, so exactly. The resistance comes. Yeah, I mean, there might be some resistance. There's a lot of people, especially, you know, the older people, like in general, they're the slowest to adopt new technology. I think that's just common sense. Like the younger people are usually the ones who adopt new technology faster. And so there's going to be a lot of resistance with the older generations investors. A lot of people will probably be shorting it this coming week. But I don't think a lot of people younger than me will be shorting Bitcoin. They'll probably most likely be buying Bitcoin as opposed to shorting it. But yeah, I need to learn about the tech behind Bitcoin. Yeah, or blockchain, yes. So I've been actually researching a lot about blockchain. So every video I watch about blockchain makes me more and more enthusiastic about it and makes me think that it's like it will be the future. I do really like blockchain a lot and the concept behind it, how it works. I think it's more transparent. It's less. It's easier. It's not as easy to corrupt the system with blockchain. So, from what I'm learning, is what I really do like blockchain a lot. I think if this continues, federal government will have to respond with their own blockchain currency. I do agree, and I think that's why I thought Ripple was becoming so popular, because I think some of the banks right now are backing it. I'm not 100% sure on that, so double check my source. But like, I think Ripple is going to get some sort of government sort of behind it, I think, because the banks are backing it. I'm not sure, but I've just been hearing a lot about Ripple and why and how it's going to be awesome. So that's the one currency I'm looking at now. What's that blockchain you invested? Okay, it's BLKCF. I'm pretty sure that's it. I can double check right now on my Scottrade account. Let's see, it is, yeah, BLKCF. Let me write that down. Yeah, so this is the ticker symbol for the, that's the one I'm investing in. I have 1,000 shares right now. It's at $1.77 a share as of yesterday, or somewhere around that. And so it's relatively cheap. Yeah, Ivan on Tech. That's the guy I was watching on Ryan's live stream the other day. Do you think Bitcoin can hold tangible value though? Well, Kevin, actually I was reading about currency in general, and I don't know if you guys know this because I didn't, but only like between 10 or 12% or something like that of US dollars actually exist in physical currency. The other 90% or so of United States dollars exist, it's all digital. So there's a lot of similarities between Bitcoin and our current dollar system. I mean, most of our currency right now is digital. So I thought that was an interesting fact. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. So I'll take a few more questions, then I gotta get going. So there are new cryptocurrencies emerging. Yeah, there's a ton of cryptocurrencies. There's like thousands of them, literally. And I diversified on the top 3 that I've seen. Yeah, Kevin, I didn't know that either. So if everyone in in America tried to get their money out of their banks all at once, there literally wouldn't be enough physical dollars and coins and pennies to give to everybody, because only about 10% of it exists in actual physical physical cash. I like Bitcoin. What's up, Glory? I like Bitcoin. I own it myself, but I believe Wall Street influence from big banks coming in will change a lot. Yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy in the next couple months. They can play with the value a lot by buying big amounts and selling big amounts. Yeah. Yep. You know, banks. I'm not a huge fan of banks, to be honest. I've overdrafted so many times on my checking account. They charge me every single time that happens, and I hate that they make you pay more money for not having money. It's just so unfair, I think. I don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of banks. And you know they're taking your money and they're investing it, and they pay you less than 1% interest in a savings account, and you know they're making way more than that in the stock market. So it's like a racket what they're doing right now. Oh, you make a good move on took those 3. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying not to go all in on one thing. And I've been hearing a lot of good things about Ethereum too. So that's why I split it up into 3. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the fiat currencies like the United States dollar, we're so used to it right now. I could hold up any object and be like, what is this worth in the United States dollars? And you can tell. It's hard to say how much this is worth in Bitcoin because Bitcoin's changing so much. You have to relate it into another currency to say what its value is. If I asked you how much this pen is worth in Bitcoin, you probably would be thinking, well, it's probably worth like $5 US. So what is $5 US worth in Bitcoin? That's how you value it in Bitcoin. But I can hold this up and anyone can tell me what this is worth in United States dollars because they're comfortable with it and they're comfortable with what a dollar is valued. And I think it's going to take a long time for us to move away from that, but I think at some point in the future, it might be 20 years from now, who knows, but at some point, someone could be like, oh yeah, that's worth this amount of Bitcoin, because they'll know everyone will be using it, or whatever cryptocurrency is being used at the time. But yeah. Right, banks call it a deposit, but it's really you're just giving them money to invest, so they can make money off of you. Yep, exactly. That's why I'm not a huge fan of banks. It'd be different if they were giving you like an honest % interest, but they're not right now. They're giving you like, most savings account is like under 0.5%. And that's such a little percentage, dude. Like, if you just look at my ROI from this year investing in the stock market, you gotta imagine banks are at least, banks are making a good amount of interest or a good amount of profit themselves. Even if they're just doing 15%, that's a ton. And they're only giving you 0.1%, so they're keeping a ton of that extra profit. Yeah, there's always a line, yeah. What dollar value did you buy it at and how many? So I'll show you one more time. I think it's better to trade the crazy volatility. Yeah, if you're comfortable trading volatility, for sure, like by all means. I'm gonna show you real quick how much Bitcoin I bought. Sorry. So on Thursday, again, it says 100, but they took $2.99 fee, and so I only got $97.01 of each currency, and that's how much I was given. So right now Bitcoin is worth less than when I bought it, but these are worth more, and so I'm making money overall. I'm making money on all 3, and it's cool because these prices update, or they're constantly updating. So even on the weekends, prices are still updating. But yeah, Litecoin It was like $97 when I bought it per coin, and it's up to $159. So that's the biggest return I'm getting so far is on Litecoin. But yeah, okay. Any final questions? I'll take one more question, and then I gotta get going. But yeah, how many of you guys currently have Bitcoin? How about that? I'll ask you guys the last question. How many of you guys currently own Bitcoin, or Ethereum, or Litecoin, or Dash, or anything? How many of you guys actually own digital currencies right now? And are any of you millionaires yet? Ask me again in a week. Okay, I will ask you again in a week. Yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm really excited. It's just another investment. And in 2019, 2020, I plan on getting into real estate. So I'll have real estate, I'll have stocks, I'll have cryptocurrencies. I'm trying to diversify as I grow. But yeah. I actually buy small crypto. Yeah, it might be worth just throwing some money at it. Just be careful. Like I said, I'm researching a lot, and so yeah, I've heard about ICOs recently, so I've been looking at those as well. I've just been getting in and out. Yeah, just play the game. I can't buy enough to make it significant. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I wish I could have put in like 20 grand into this, but I just don't have that. So I own all three, a little of each. Cool, nice. Oh, so you're trading on the daily. Wow, so you probably know a lot of stuff about this. I heard Naga is a good ICO. Yeah, I just saw a sponsored ad on Facebook about Naga ICO, and I gotta look into that. It's just there's just so many. I just don't know what to do. It's just overwhelming. So I'm gonna keep researching. But yeah, so I wanted to make this live stream though, because by the time the vlog gets out of the day I bought it, it might be like a month from now. So I wanted to let you guys know now, so that you guys are up to date with what's going on. I wanted to put this live stream out now so that you guys know I'm officially into Bitcoin as of 2 days ago. And so yeah, so you guys can keep up with everything. We should pull our money together and buy a house in Silicon Valley as an investment. That would be sweet, dude. Have parties there, like in Silicon Valley, and I'll buy one whole Litecoin and let it grow. Yeah, I almost got one. I think because after the fee, I couldn't get one Litecoin, so I have 0.99002424 Litecoin. So I thought that I wish I could have got one full Litecoin, but oh well. Yeah, I just thought that was funny. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me on the live stream. I'm really loving that we're getting like 20 people each time. I think that's so cool. That's so my first live stream, I think I had like 5 people, but it's really nice to get a nice big group going. The discussions are just so cool. Party house for stressed Silicon Valley coders to relax. Yeah, and you can charge them Bitcoin for rent or something like that. That'd be a brilliant idea. ADA Cordano, I think I've heard of that. I'm gonna write that down. ADA Cordano. Thank you for that info. Better than you. Thank you. You put a lot of info out today, so thank you guys for that. I learned a lot about you from you today. Better than you and everyone else who's been Kevin. Everyone else has been commenting. Yeah, hopefully we'll have a beer once we get the club, dude. I think I'm gonna have like a meetup where I will pick some people to, I don't know, we can meet up at a bar and have some drinks, talk about economies, and you know, buy stuff with cryptocurrencies. All right, so I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys, yeah, we'll go skate too. I still got my skateboard, so we could do that as well. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. It's 5:30 here in Chicago, so I'm gonna get some work done. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, have a good night, guys.